Okay, so I knew. And hey, fellow militants, welcome back to another video, by the way. But I knew that the CW was planning to do a live-action Powerpuff Girls show. And now I hear that Warnerbros was planning to do a Powerpuff Girls show themselves as well. And most likely with the CW's Powerpuff Girls show, the Warner Bros. Sides canceled their live action Powerpuff Girls show too. Must have been really bad if they've canceled their Powerpuff Girls show as well. God damn. I had watched the Powerpuff Girls show back in when it was on Cartoon Network, the animated series. Not that rebooted animated series that came later on. The original rebooted, or the original Powerpuff Girls series that was on Cartoon Network. I will admit fully that I dug the Powerpuff Girls. I freaking dug the Powerpuff Girls. My brother, of course, playfully teased me saying, "No, you're watching on Girls Show," but I didn't care. Powerpuff Girls as a kid was cool. I liked it. And then, Cartoon Network decided to reboot it. I didn't watch it. I even heard that they, for some reason, decided to have the Powerpuff Girls shirt. What the hell? I didn't believe it either until, one of my, friends who told me about it that watched that show showed me the clip. I said, really? I don't know if that clip's still up on YouTube. I hope not, but still, that was honestly cringe. Anyways, let's read this beautiful article of where they discuss Warner Bros. Canceling the Powerpuff Girls, shall we? Just 2 months after the CW announced that it would be scrapping the live action, the Powerpuff Girls series, Warner Bros. Has now officially canceled the project. The series is no longer in development, and according to the TV line, the CW has sent the series back to the studio amid ownership and strategic changes. Not only did they send the Powerpuff Girls series back to their studio, but the proposed era for a spin-off, Justice U, Archer Comics inspired Jack Chang, and the female-led Zorro reboot have all been set back to their respective studios. Let's be real, I didn't have much faith in the female legend of Zorro. I didn't really watch the Riverdale show, so I first got mixed results. Which is an Archie inspired comic book show, so I don't know how Jack Chang would have handled. Just you, I actually had some faith in a little bit. So I'm guessing it's not two live action Powerpuff Girls shows. It's the same one that the CW canceled. That Warner Brothers was trying to still make, but the end of the day they said, "Yeah, no, we're not going to do it." Probably the right call. Probably. Anyways, back in May 2021, it was confirmed that the live-action adaptation had casted Chloe Bennett of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. to be Blossom, descendants of Cameron as Bubbles, and Broadway actress Yana Perrault as Buttercup. The new series was meant to be based on the superhero animation that ran between 1998 and 2005, and was set to follow the adventures of Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup as they became delusional 20-year-olds who resent having their childhood to crime fighting. However, setbacks of the studio saw the CW developed and reshot the pilot after the original pilot was said to be a miss. In August 2021, Bennett exited her role as Blossom, further delaying the project. But okay, then we get into the comments of what people think. But like, this doesn't really tell us like how, like why like Warnerbros decides to cancel the Powerpuff Girls. Like, okay, I can understand that. Okay, maybe they were set, like the live action plans were sent back to the studio. Maybe the studio thought, okay, maybe we will try it. But I'm like really interested, and maybe like if I can find an article that actually explains it, I'll do an update video. But like, I would really like want to know like why Warner Bros. Decided to can the Powerpuff Girls. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still thankful that the show isn't is not happening still. But like, I can't help but be curious. So I don't know. I'm just happy that this for some Powerpuff Girl isn't coming to fruition, because it did sound to be very, very cheesy. And I'm also kind of in the mindset too that I'm kind of over all these live action remakes. I mean, Disney is a perfect example where like there's been like live action remakes here and there that was really good. I'll give them that. Like The Adventures of Pinocchio. I've heard Cinderella's good. I haven't seen the live action Cinderella. And the 2016 Jungle Book. Those three are really good. The Aladdin movie came close to being good for me, but it was decent. The rest, I feel like were that I've seen were like Even Beauty and the Beast, you know, like with like outside of the Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin, I did think came close to being alright. But like I said, it's like like. And I feel like part of the reason why I'm saying like Beauty and the Beast is because like you can tell like Emma Watson's voice was auto tuned. Beautiful girl, but you can tell her voice was auto tuned. But like I'm in the mindset of like probably because of Disney, or like mostly because of Disney, I'm over these live action reboots for the most part. Like there are like some cases where like the Ninja Turtles where I think they deserve a live action reboot, a good one, preferably like one that's like completely based off the original versions of the Ninja Turtles, like Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird made. But still, I think like Ninja Turtles deserves another live action reboot. Powerpuff Girls, on the other hand, I don't know. And like, even like for old time's sake, I like rewatched the live action Ben 10 movies, right? Keeping it under Disney Channel, because like Cartoon Network had like what I want to say like two that I can remember live action movies of Ben 10. One when he was the 10-year-old kid, one when he was like a teenager in the Alien Force show. And I have to say, as a kid, I really enjoyed watching it. As an adult, I was like, I can see why I liked it as a kid, but it's still So I don't know. So I don't know. I think Powerpuff Girls is one of those shows where it may be better to just have it be left alone. I don't think it needs to be rebooted. I don't think it needs to be adapted into live action. I think Powerpuff Girls is good where it's at. How I probably would be showing my kids, if I ever have any children in the future, the original Powerpuff Girls show, because Make fun of me all you want. I really did thoroughly enjoy the original run of the Powerpuff Girls. And I don't think any reboot can like match it. But anyways, what do you beautiful people have to say? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you fellow mutants later.